Nick Folk will kick off. Britton Golden and J.J. Nelson back deep for Arizona. We're underway on Monday night. And a good kick by Folk, about 9 yards deep into the end zone, and J.J. Nelson did not try to bring it out. Out throwing Palmer over the middle, caught for about a 7-yard gain to Darren Fells, the tight end. First carry of the night for David Johnson, and he has the first down to the 36. A deep threat, and they love to sling it deep. David Johnson.
Well, that's the problem with his Arizona offense, Sean. They just struggle in the first quarter. Penalties, missed passes, drop passes, fumbled snaps. You get behind in the down and distance, and it's a problem. 0 points in the first quarter.
Well blocked and on target to Fitzgerald, with Darrelle Revis there to tackle them. Time. Third down and 2, empty backfield. And Palmer's pass low, intended for David Johnson. Looked like there was pressure.
And hit that. Once again, Arizona's off the field.
Ryan Quigley, in the last 3 years with the Jets, now a Cardinal. They had a lot of problems on special teams until last week when they were much better in San Francisco. From Gilbert, Arizona, about an hour away from this stadium. They bring a blitz and they get there to drop the play for about a 4-yard loss. Matt Forte with Josh Morrow behind the line of scrimmage this time, but he's in there toughing it out tonight. Fitzpatrick slings it wide. Forte dumped immediately. He's become their third down back, is in at running back. And they do dump it off. And Powell's across the 10 to the 12, but way short of the first down. Marcus Golden, the second-year man out of Missouri, made the stop in the United States collegiately at Sam Houston State. High but short. Fair catch made by John Brown in Jets territory at the 47-yard line.
During the kick, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 10. 10-yard penalty. Arizona keeps the ball. First down. Timeout.
And from their own 42. Jets showing blitz and bring pressure. It's David Johnson. Beautiful cut. David Johnson off to the races. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
So much for that first quarter drought. Sheldon Richardson's a defensive lineman. He's playing inside linebacker. They shoot a gap with Richardson, and Arizona has the perfect play called, a perimeter sweep with right guard Earl Watford pulling, but that's just great open field running, and right away the New York Jets miss middle linebacker David Harris. There's Larry Fitzgerald, one of the best in all of football at blocking the perimeter.
Helping pave the way for the longest run of David Johnson's 2-year career, 58 yards. Chandler Catanzaro adds the extra point. Chandler Catanzaro kicks off. The rookie out of Ohio State, Jalen Marshall, thought about it, and then Bilal Powell told him to stay in the end zone. Back from the 25 with Ryan Fitzpatrick under center. Lots of time and a completion to Brandon Marshall, retreating. Still retains the first down by a yard as he goes down at the 36-yard line. Wasn't running at 100% to start the year, but he thinks he's full go now. Forte with flags and whistles stopping the play for a false start against New York.
Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Boyd in the absence of Decker out with a rotator cuff that will require surgery. Fitzpatrick after the fake, another whistle.
Another false start.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 47. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
First and 20 Four-man rush. They get close to Fitzpatrick and hit him as he got rid of it. That dynamic duo that's formed very quickly. Chandler Jones, the newcomer, with the second-year man Marcus Golden. Franchise history. Already more sacks than he had all of last year. Forte weaved his way through the middle. DJ Swearinger. On 3rd and 13. Fitzpatrick on the run, way over the head of Brandon Marshall. Patrick, he said, yes, I know I lock on to Marshall too much. And the Cardinal defender said, we know he locks on to Marshall all the time. They think they can pick one off because of that. John Brown fields the punt and brings it back to the 24-yard line. 7-0 Arizona. Carson Palmer quickly to Larry Fitzgerald for a first down. Tackled by Buster Screen after a gain of 11. Resulted in the first points in the first quarter of the season for Arizona. They're the last team to score in the first quarter this year. Every other team had scored in the first quarter. Every snap on defense. Here's David Johnson. The head for a yard. Pulled down by Steve McClendon. Iowa worked several jobs while he was in college to help the family pay the bills. Carson Palmer throws. And there's a flag down. He was looking for Larry Fitzgerald, and the flag down near where the ball landed.
Holding. Defense, number 24. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Moving along the defensive line, Sheldon Richardson jump, flag down, perhaps a free play in the double coverage. And J.J. Nelson could not come down with it.
Both against the defense. Offside. Defense number 91. This penalty is declined. Holding. Defense number 41. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Receivers to the right. David Johnson went wide to the left. Palmer throws, intended for John Brown, who was on the ground. Here's another flag. Apparently another one against Buster Screen.
Holding. Defense number 41. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
One-man rush. They get nowhere near Carson Palmer, and the very rare drop by Larry Fitzgerald. On the delay, David Johnson running left across the line before he got driven back. Leonard Williams, Aaron Henderson in on the stop for New York. Run it. Every passer who has faced the Jets this year has had a passer rating of more than 100. Palmer pressured off the corner. Fitzgerald a nice catch, but no gain. Good tackle by Calvin Frye.
Well done.
Ryan Quigley out of Boston College on to punt. And a fair catch made by Jalen Marshall at the 12-yard line. 15 tickets. Carson said, I'm not sure I'll see the money, but Fitzpatrick told us he intends to pay him for sure. Ryan flushed from the pocket and tackled by Rodney Gunter. Upstairs. 2nd and 8. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bilal Powell tackled after a 2-yard gain by the inside linebacker Kevin Minter. And follows him in motion. And hits him near the line of scrimmage. Fitzpatrick still looking for Brandon Marshall. And that round won by Patrick Peterson.
Has been up to the challenge.
He's usually double. He said, I think Peterson might be the best cornerback in the league, but I'm just happy to have single coverage most of the night and press. John Brown, daring catch of the punt by Edwards, and then felt the pressure coming from Sharon Peak and protected the ball. David Johnson on first down, wrestled down by Sheldon Richardson. No gain on the play. Yep, he said we're going back to what has worked for us, and here comes a 5-man rush. And the catch made across the middle by Jaron Brown. Arizona leading 7-0 on a 58-yard run by David Johnson. He went out in the flat to the right. Palmer looking left, and it's batted down by Buster Screen. He's had a little bit of everything here in the first quarter.
Clear what his plan is tonight. Pressure man-to-man.
Ryan Quigley hangs it up high, and Jalen Marshall makes another fair catch just outside the 20-yard line. Quincy Enunwa, the motion man for the New York Jets. Matt Forte stood up as he crossed the line, still powered forward off the hit of Josh Morrow. That will likely be the final play of the first quarter. To the second quarter we go in Glendale, Arizona. 2nd and 8 for the Jets. Matt Forte took the handoff from Ryan Fitzpatrick and crossed the 25 to the 26. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Learned a lot from Todd Bowles in their 2 years together here. Betcher brings a blitz, and Fitzpatrick incomplete. And the flag is thrown. Brandon Marshall wanted it, and he's going to get it against Patrick Peterson.
Pass interference. Defense number 21. Spot of the foul. Automatic. 1st down.
One-on-one again, although no press coverage this time from Peterson. Movement over the ball, and then Mangold stuck his hand out and touched Corey Peters after he jumped.
Encroachment. Defense number 98. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
To do at this stage in his career is win. He's put up impressive numbers, but never played in a postseason game. Nor has Fitzpatrick, who finds Marshall. He gets away from Peterson. He's inside the 30, chased out of bounds, and a late block by Robbie Anderson blasted Marcus Cooper.
I love the route. Marshall versus Peterson. This is what you pay to see. Watch Marshall close this cushion down, change speeds, come out of that break nice and flat. Peterson falls down, and Brandon Marshall, who was covered on 2 previous 3rd downs.
Game 2nd longest active streak behind Larry Fitzgerald. He's already extended his. Inside fake to Forte. Fitzpatrick looking for anybody. Finds some help. And Anderson, who just decked Cooper, gets a little shove in return from DJ Swearinger. The handoff to Bilal Powell. Turned the corner outside. Bounced off a couple of hits. Has the 1st down and then some. Little woofing from DJ Swearinger at the end. There is a flag.
Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 1st down.
2nd and 14. From the Cardinals 28. They set up a screen. Forte. Is it incomplete? Yes, it is. He got hit just as the ball arrived. Kevin Minter was there for Arizona. Fitzpatrick with time, throws short, caught, but for very little gain. Good tackle by Tharold Simon, collegiately at the University of Arizona. 39-yard try to get the Jets on the board, and it is good. Bruce Arians, being blunt, told Todd Bowles back then, you're never going to play in the National Football League with your very bad wrist, so you might as well get into coaching. Todd decided to give playing a try and played 8 years. Change a lot of those things, like the hand signals. Back to the run with David Johnson. Couldn't get away from the pile. Leonard Williams having a terrific 2nd season out of USC. As they did last year. Bruce Arians, though, says they've been there. We just haven't executed. We're going to keep doing it. Here's a deep ball down the field and too long for Larry Fitzgerald, with his fellow Pitt Panther Darrelle Revis running stride for stride. Cardinals are playing at Sun Devil Stadium. 3rd down and 9. Opening play out of the timeout. And a throw and catch by J.J. Nelson. Carson Palmer. Now they hand it off to J.J. Nelson. Nice move. Stayed in bounds. Got the 1st down. And crossed midfield to the Jets 49. First carry of the season for J.J. Nelson. They swing it out wide. Steady diet of Nelson. He's shoved across the boundary by Buster Screen. A pickup of 5 more for Arizona. Carson Palmer, now 36 years old. They bring a blitz at him, and John Brown didn't know the ball was coming. There's a flag down against Buster Screen again, apparently.
Pass interference. Defense number 41. Spot of the foul. Automatic. 1st down.
Calling it very tightly. 3 penalties tonight against Screen. 1st down, Arizona. Palmer couldn't find anybody. Now he does. It's Larry Fitzgerald, swung down by Darrelle Revis at the 13-yard line. Another 1st down for Arizona. Fitzgerald tonight, 1,053 for his career, 9th all-time on his way to the Hall of Fame. David Johnson skipped across the 10 to the 9. 31 years old. His play certainly not up to its usual standards so far this year. Fitzgerald, nice catch. And the Jets are saying he didn't have possession of it. The ball came loose after he crossed the boundary. They're going to give him the catch, and he's a yard short of the first down. He told us yesterday that is not the case. He does not intend on retiring at the end of the year. Why would he? The way he's playing. David Johnson on 3rd and short gets the first down. Quick hitter, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Batted down by Muhammad Wilkerson. 2nd and goal. David Johnson right through the middle, untouched. Touchdown, Arizona. 2nd of the night for David Johnson.
That was easy. Very creative blocking scheme. Watch Gresham, number 84, at the point of attack. Good work. Pass interference helped.
Chandler Catanzaro adds the extra point. Jalen Marshall down to the kickoff from Chandler Catanzaro. Well, these out as a marshmallow a couple weeks ago. Looked like the Michelin Man. Here comes a blitz. Fitzpatrick hit as he threw it. But Robbie Anderson couldn't hang on with Marcus Cooper in coverage. He's for a conditional 2018 draft choice. Matt Forte on 2nd and 10, a hard-earned yard. Left hip of Fitzpatrick and then went in motion. 0 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. They've averaged 11 yards to go, and that's through the hands of his intended receiver, Quincy Anunwa.
Will the Jets consider one of these other quarterbacks? They have enough of them.
With 4 on the roster, the only team that carries 4, though 2 are inactive tonight. Not a good punt there by Locke Edwards, his 4th punt of this first half. Line of scrimmage for Arizona after a 37-yard punt by Locke Edwards. They tried to bring pressure up the middle, and they do, and Carson Palmer threw it away. 90s here, day to day. Mid-90s here today, another gorgeous day. David Johnson in trouble again. Good penetration by the Jets defense. The rookie Darren Lee getting the start tonight with David Harris out. Excellent speed. Loss of 5. Here comes a blitz again. Pryor up the middle, dumped off to Johnson, and he got away from Richardson but did not get the first down. The ball came out, but he's ruled down well short of the first down marker.
Do a lot of things. Rushing, covering.
Ryan Quigley, a short punt. Fair catch on the move made by Jalen Marshall. And he got knocked down by Darryl Roberts. No harm, no foul. 11 down against an Arizona team that doesn't blow double-digit leads. Matt Forte, the ball carrier. At some point, you will know why we're carrying 4. Fitzpatrick handed it off. Matt Forte very close to the first down. They're going to mark him down shy by about a yard. Percent of teams in this playoff format have made the playoffs after a 1-4 start. And Forte drops the ball on 3rd down and 1. Flag down.
Pass interference. Offense, number 15. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, 4th down.
Penalties. It's embarrassing how many penalties we've seen in the first half.
Forte has 501 career receptions, 10th all-time among running backs. He doesn't drop many. Here comes another flag and a fair catch made.
During the kick, holding, receiving team, number 28. 10-yard penalty. Arizona keeps the ball. 1st down.
Leading 14-3. The toss to David Johnson.
Another flag.
Shocker.
Holding. Offense, number 11. Half the distance to the goal. Replay, 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line, 1st and 15. Todd Bowles said they'd blitz more, and they have, but Palmer got it off quickly to Jerron Brown, who's down about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Jets crowd the line again. They rush 5. Palmer gets rid of it. On target for a first down to the tight end, Jermaine Gresham. Out tonight with a hamstring injury. Harris had started 121 in a row. Palmer dodged the traffic and then threw short of John Brown. Again, they bring pressure, and Palmer's throw is a duck and almost picked off by Buster Screen. They're creeping up again, this time just a four-man rush, but they put pressure on Palmer. Take the check down to Johnson, and it looks like he stopped short of the first down. Darren Lee, Aaron Henderson in tandem. Ryan Quigley. High, short punt. Jalen Marshall the catch. Our condolences go out to his family, entire Jets organization. Tremendous loss of a wonderful man, wonderful family man, and a man of faith. Sharon Peake yanked down. He was down before Thorold Simon ripped the ball out. 8-yard gain, and now the Jets need to operate in a hurry. I love his physical talent. He's still learning what they want him to do. Down to down. Marshall in traffic, held on with Patrick Peterson draped all over him.
So productive. His size and strength has been a winning edge for him for years. That's great concentration, strong hands. It's an unbelievable catch, and he has hands in his face to boot.
Golden got off the snap very quickly, but didn't get to Fitzpatrick, and Sharon Peake out of Clemson spins for a first down inside the 40-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu nearest at the tackle. An 11-yard gain. They come quickly to the line. Career long for Folk is 56 yards. That's about what this would be. Trying to shovel pass. At least for the moment, it's a live ball. Recovered by the Jets, but a loss on the play, and the clock is ticking, and the Jets not in any hurry.
Unbelievable. Clock is going to expire.
You know, they need to be aware of the situation here and do something.
Finally, 9 seconds. The clock stops. A lot of seconds ran off.
I think they might come back on, though, John. They're going to review the play, and I think they're going to try to ascertain if it was a forward pass and incomplete. And if that's the case, the clock should have stopped, and there'll be some time back on for New York.
After reviewing the play, it is an incomplete pass. The quarterback's arm was moving forward. Please reset the game clock to 24 seconds. The Jets are not charged a timeout. Thank you.
They're lined up as if they're coming after Ryan Fitzpatrick. They overload to the left side of the Jets offensive line, and here comes a flag.
False start. Offense, number 14. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
2nd and 15, the Arizona 44. Well blocked. Time for Fitzpatrick. It's over the head of Robbie Anderson, who looked like he lost interest. Carpenter went off. The Jets now out of timeouts. 5-man rush. Pressure on Fitzpatrick, and nobody home in the general direction of Sharon Peake.
Kills him again.
Yep. Looked like they were at least in field goal range. Penalties have been a killer. Locke Edwards' 6th punt. Downed inside the 7-yard line by Rontez Miles. The owner has given us everything we need to be competitive, and Keim and Arians with their staffs have done a terrific job. Chandler Catanzaro kicks off through the back of the end zone over the head of Jalen Marshall. That would certainly help. Thank you, Lisa. From the 25, Matt Forte. That's another question I have, Coach. Matt Forte at the beginning of the year was one of the good stories in the league. Trying to get the running game going, and Forte could not get back to the line of scrimmage. Backfield went in motion to the left. Just a 4-man rush from Arizona. Fitzpatrick on target, but while Powell could not get away from Dayon Buchanan, a terrific tackle.
A huge luxury for Arizona.
Patrick Peterson back now for the 7th punt of the night from Lachlan Edwards. And he's down immediately. Well covered by Justin Burris, one of the standouts on special teams for the sights and sounds of Metropolitan Phoenix. David Johnson on the first play from scrimmage of the second half did not get to the line of scrimmage. Did not start tonight for the first time since 2008. He had a hamstring injury. Carson Palmer under duress threw short of David Johnson. He's also an inspirational leader. He won the Dennis Byrd Award as their most inspirational player 2 out of the last 4 years. Pass intended for Michael Floyd. He's been in the witness protection program tonight, but he was spotted by the officials and by Darryl Roberts, who's going to get called for the penalty.
Defense, number 27. File the foul, automatic, first time.
As you see, not highly penalized entering tonight, but the Jets have been flagged 9 times. David Johnson, boy, showing his ability, his patience, his ability to shift while at high speed. There's a flag thrown at the end of the run. He got to the 41 for a first down. It looks like it's coming back.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 15. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
This doesn't help.
No.
The way this game has been officiated is not something anybody wants to watch. David Johnson stopped at the line of scrimmage. Luckily, after those agility drills, you're able to move quickly. Palmer on target. Deron Brown yanked back. He got enough for the first down inside the 45. His case has the great knack to motivate players. Very funny, but also very ornery was the word Todd Bowles used. No question. The record speaks for itself. David Johnson.
Another penalty.
Flag down at the line of scrimmage.
Illegal motion.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 backs moving and did not get completely set. 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
I have Johnson in the back for the moment. There have been 16 accepted penalties in this game. Another New York blitz after the clutch. Oh boy, a flag. What do you know? Michael Floyd has a catch that may not count.
Holding. Defense, number 41. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
All these are penalties. Let him play. Oh boy.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
In the past. After the penalty, Andre Ellington. Johnson, of course, terrific player. He's out with a groin injury. They have a lot of depth. There's Ellington. Johnson back in there on 3rd down and 3. They are in field goal range. They find Johnson. Far sideline, out of bounds, first down. Gently shoved across the sideline by Bruce Carter. A fake to Johnson. And the quick pop. And the catch made by John Brown. Helping to draft guys like David Johnson. Here he comes. Oh. But sometimes you get lucky too, John, as you know. From the 3. Johnson. And I think what jumped out too at the Cardinals, and an emerging star in the NFL. Did they give it to him again? They do. Touchdown, David Johnson on the 14th play of the drive.
And remember, they're doing it with 2 backup guards. Earl Watford at right guard. Wetzel at left guard, 2 backup players, and they are smoking the Jets. Double team, excellent work by Gresham, 2 walk-in touchdowns, and New York is in serious trouble.
Here, which isn't even a year and a half in. That one against Philly a year ago. Catanzaro adds the extra point. For charity. Chandler Catanzaro kicks off again through the back of the end zone. So the line of scrimmage again, the 25. 4-man rush from Arizona. Still flushed Fitzpatrick on the move to Quincy Enunwa. He's finally wrestled down by Kevin Minter. It's a gain of 12 and a first down. Just about all night. That was the first catch of the night for Quincy Enunwa, who led them in reception starting tonight. Now Robbie Anderson, the rookie out of Temple, continued the fight and nearly paid a big price for it. Harold Simon, the primary tackler, says he's a stud, tremendous speed and great hands. He thinks Anderson's going to be a star in the NFL. Fitzpatrick's pass batted down at the line of scrimmage, perhaps by Frosty Rucker, who had his hand in the air, fighting the crowd. From the 41, 3rd and 6, and they convert on 3rd down. Sharon Peak held on as Tyrann Mathieu tried to pop it out on the tackle. Gain to the 45. 4 catches for Peak, matching the total he had for the season coming in. There's some of that talent they were talking about from Robbie Anderson. Now they try to surprise him with the run, and Bilal Powell has the 1st down to the 33-yard line as the clock runs under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Ball league, the record by quarterback is 7 different teams. Oh, Peak got drilled, lost the football. Is it a live ball? At least for the moment. Now no. DJ Swearinger delivered a crushing blow on Sharon Peak. Peak tries to walk it off, and of course, if there's any
after
question,
the play was over,
and there is, they're going to
look
look
at
at him.
game. Defense, number 32, for spiking the ball in the field of play. 5-yard penalty.
On loose.
Short pass, incomplete for Jalen Marshall. Noisy homecoming for the Arizona native Ryan Fitzpatrick, in need of a big play, and has one to Jalen Marshall. Tackled by Tyrann Mathieu at the 17-yard line. 1st down, New York. Marshall missed the last 2 weeks with a shoulder injury. It's his 1st catch of the night. Trying to set up a screen again. Flag down, ball batted down, intended for Bilal Powell. Chandler Jones in the face of Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Holding. Offense, number 67. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 1st down.
1st and 20. Then just a 4-man rush. Fitzpatrick far side, incomplete. Intended for Jalen Marshall. On 2nd and 20, another 4-man rush, and the catch made by Anunwa over the middle. Wrestled down by Tony Jefferson, safety out of Oklahoma. The Jets threatening. Fitzpatrick pressured by Golden, got it off, and it's intercepted. The 1st turnover of the game goes to DJ Swearinger.
And the 2nd half woes of the New York Jets continue. She'll down the seam. Swearinger's going to intercept the ball, but perhaps if he has a little bit more time, he can give Jalen Marshall a chance. But he has been known to give Marshall every opportunity. He stares down Marshall. That's exactly what Arizona told us in the production meetings. We know where he's going on 3rd down. We're going to read his eyes, and we're going to pick his pocket. And this Jet offense in the 2nd half, over the last 4 games, just hasn't been able to show up.
No touchdowns, 10 interceptions in the 2nd half this season for Ryan Fitzpatrick. David Johnson plows his way forward out near the 15-yard line. Looking at their 4th consecutive loss and a 1-5 start, unless this turns around in a hurry. Carson Palmer, and the catch in traffic made by Larry Fitzgerald. 1st down as he worked his way to the 26. Retiring at the end of the year, he still enjoys playing. He's in great physical condition. Trouble with the snap for Palmer, so he just goes down to the ground.
It's the uncommon work ethic that gives him a chance.
David Johnson. Well, you spent time coaching Jerry Rice.
To keep playing. I love watching him. I know you do too.
Yep, no greater ambassador for the game. The ultimate gentleman and man of character. Juggling catch inbounds for John Brown. On 1st and 10, Carson Palmer forces it down the field again to John Brown for the 27th pick with New Orleans. They wound up picking this man, David Johnson, obviously, in the 3rd round a couple of years ago. But when they got yards rushing, 6 straight games to open the year with 100+ yards from scrimmage. The only player in the league to do that. There's John Brown again, out of Pittsburgh State. 1st down inside the 35-yard line with Buster Screen and coverage. Cardinals on the move, 1st and 10, leading 21-3, and Carson Palmer hit by a blitzing Bruce Carter. He got it off. Forward pass incomplete. And here they come again. Quick throw off the hands and incomplete. Jermaine Gresham couldn't hang on. Everybody standing on that defensive front for the Jets. Palmer's throw caught. John Brown again. Darryl Roberts the tackle, but it's a first down for the Cardinals at the 20-yard line. They use a system called Striver. Both of these teams do to help the quarterbacks. David Johnson ahead for 2. You got to leave those on. They hand it off to J.J. Nelson, and he's out of bounds with a first down.
Technology to help him.
Developed by Stanford University. Throw the corner. Michael Floyd. Touchdown, Arizona.
You get this modern technology. You see the blitz better. You can make plays like that. What a throw. And I am so happy to see Floyd come through. It's an excellent throw, but Michael Floyd, I think, is going to be the X factor for Arizona. Smokey John Brown. You have Fitzgerald. If this young man regains his playmaking and his confidence with David Johnson running the rock, look out.
Question is, did he have possession in bounds? And they are going to review it as all scoring plays are reviewed.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field stands as called. Touchdown.
Meanwhile, Geno Smith's been warming up on the Jets sideline. Chandler Catanzaro adds the extra point. Back-to-back 14-play touchdown drives for Arizona. Chandler Catanzaro kicks off. The Cardinals have held the ball for just about 7.5 minutes each of those drives. 5 kickoffs, 5 touchbacks for Catanzaro with his team down 28-3 with 8:20 to go. His first pass of the season caught. Quincy Enunwa trying to run away from Tony Jefferson, who tracks him down. But it's a first down for New York at the 42-yard line. 17-yard gain.
Smith tonight.
4-man rush. He throws to the near side. Teron Peak taken across the sideline by Tyrann Mathieu. A gain of 5. It's in 13. Started 13 more in his second year. Got in only 1 game last year. After the punch from a teammate that broke his jaw here in the game against Oakland, relieving an injured Ryan Fitzpatrick. Playoffs a year ago, both of those games are against the New England Patriots. Smith, good throw. Bilal Powell extended the ball, trying to get the first down. They're not going to give him the mark, and Dayon Buchanan right there to make sure they don't. Bilal Powell has the first down. Big surprise and a big disappointment. And now you have a quarterback question on top of it. And it's likely to be a 1-5 start. Robbie Anderson.
And you have to see where these young guys are. And you got to start preparing for your future. Give these guys some reps on the practice field. That's what drives me crazy. This collective bargaining agreement.
There's 3rd down and 3. 2 out of 12 the Jets tonight. On 3rd down, contact made by Alex Okafor, and the Jets on the fumble. Ben Ijalana, the right tackle, got on Smith's fumble after Alex Okafor knocked it out. Backup linebacker out of Texas.
Oh, you got a backup right tackle. Giacomini not in the game. Ijalana, who really didn't play at all last year. Doesn't matter who plays quarterback.
To go, the Jets down 28-3. They're at the Arizona 47. Here comes a Cardinal blitz. Geno Smith, tight spiral, intercepted by Tyrann Mathieu. Flag down on the play, and Mathieu is out of bounds back at the 38. They're going to bring it back at the very least because he went out of bounds, and we also have to figure out the flag on the far side of the field near the line of scrimmage. It stands. It's the first interception of the year.
It's an interception. Stepping out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Illegal shift. Offense, number 15. That penalty is declined. First down, Arizona.
And not only has he been a model citizen here, he's one of their team captains. Andre Ellington ahead.
Found the right offense, the right coach, and the right supporting cast, and they're still throwing it.
Yes, they are. Drew Stan's pass deflected. It's that kind of night for the New York Jets. A New York Jet started and won last week at San Francisco. Wow. Andre Ellington. First down, and smartly slides down inbounds to keep the clock moving. 13-yard gain. A very hard time. Of course, Clemson won in overtime. Ellington, one of those Clemson Tigers in his 4th year. His carry will take us to the 2-minute warning. Back now. 4th-year man out of Stanford gets the carry. Wrestled down by Sheldon Richardson.
Is in injuries. Wow.
Stephon Taylor.
Look at these backup guards. This right guard, Earl Watford.
Front line of the defense is one of the best in the league. They haven't really played like it tonight. But John Wetzel was a guy who spent 3 full years on practice squads in Dallas and Indianapolis and Oakland. Never played. Finally got thrown in last week due to injury, and he's been terrific for Bruce Arians. The Cardinals win their 2nd in a row. The longtime friends didn't communicate during the week. As you might expect, a warm embrace, and there are the 2 longtime friends and former teammates, Carson Palmer and Ryan Fitzpatrick. 3-3 are the Cardinals and Larry Fitzgerald.